Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Messaging and back to the Conscious Spirit Podcast. I'm Mari-Lyn. I hope you will like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell because this channel has such a variety of stuff. Yeah, a variety of stuff. We don't want you to miss out on any of it. So without further ado, so you are going to have 3 roses to choose from. I will put up your roses. You will have a few moments. Yeah, you have a short while to take a look at them, and then you'll choose your rose, and then I'll show you the card that goes along with that rose. We'll do a brief generalized message that comes from Spirit. Here are your roses. Okay, card number 1, the red rose. You have dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. What's really coming is to become active, to become an active participant in your life, in your choices. There's this feeling of you sitting back and waiting for something to change your vibration, waiting for something to make you feel better, something to excite you. And really, it's up to you to shift, to change your perspective and become that active participant in your life. Maybe that means looking in and, figuring out, why am I waiting? Why am I wanting to leave this up to somebody else? Why am I just sitting around and not moving forward? Is there wounding? Is there programming that tells you that someone else has to be the catalyst? No, you can. You can be your own catalyst. Sometimes we need a little bit of help in that, whether it be a friend or a mentor, somebody to, kind of throw your ideas around and mix it up. Maybe it's a teacher. Maybe it's, I don't know, shifting into a deeper spiritual path. Connecting with spirit is, well, it's about the only way now that I can really change my energy, shift my energy, my perspective, if you will, into something positive, and to broaden my thought processes and to broaden my awareness of, everything that's happening around me, and broadening the awareness of myself, of what I'm doing, excuse me, and what I'm feeling, how I'm coming across to people. So with this card, dance with life, do something to change your energy. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to shift yourself into the energy of wanting to dance with your life, to dance with yourself through life, to expand and to grow and to be more of who you are? Not that what you're doing now makes you less than, but we always have room to grow and expand and to just be more of who we are at the soul level, in that high vibration. So that is your messaging. Card number 1. I hope that resonated. I would love to hear your comments, as long as they're kind. And I'll see you next time. Okay, card number 2. You have the pink rose, and your card is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That's a big question. Trust your path. We never know who's going to support us except for spirit and ourselves. And even with ourselves, we don't always know, right? But that path that you are on, or that path that you are really, really wanting to travel down, you're wanting to take that leap of faith and start moving down this path, but you doubt. You have fear. No one's going to support me. If I do this, I'm going to lose these people. I'm going to be judged. Take a moment and look inside and ask yourself, if I knew I would be supported in this, would I do it? If I knew everybody had my back, would I do it? If the answer is yes, that's all you need, because just you have your back. Spirit has your back. Humans are unreliable, right? We know that. But when we show up for ourselves, and when we trust the spiritual process, we trust that spirit is guiding us, we trust in what we want for ourselves is for the higher good of everyone involved, we can't lose. It might look different. It might not always look the way we think it's going to. It might not turn out the way we think, but we can't lose. So trust that path. Trust in yourself and trust in spirit. If you don't know how to do that, ask. If you don't know how to do that, find a teacher. One of the best ways to start trusting is in meditation. Fred's Meds is a beautiful way to start learning how to connect with yourself and to connect with spirit, and to be able to find that trust that is required to propel yourself down that path that you want so badly, but doubt and fear is holding you back. So take that leap of faith. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? And then go and do it. Sorry, my nose itches. My nose itches so bad right now. Which is telling me right now, this is something that I need to, there's something here that I need to listen to. I need to trust. Yes. Yes. I need to trust. I need to trust me. And I need to trust that spirit is guiding me, which I do. And yet here I am getting a reminder, trust. So there is your messaging. Card number 2, to trust your path, whether that's a path you're already on or a path you are just yearning to go down. Take that leap of faith. You can do it. You have what it takes. You got this. All right. Thank you. If you chose this card, the pink rose, I would love to know your comments, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Card number 3, rose number 3, the yellow rose. Your card is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Boundaries. Oh my goodness, boundaries are so important. All right. What do we got here, Spirit, for boundaries? Okay. So, typically people who don't have good boundaries are either codependent or they have narcissistic tendencies. But the codependent piece is really what's kind of shining at me. That codependency to where we try to be everything to everybody. We try to please everyone around us. We tend to jump into the middle of everything, and we allow others to jump into the middle of everything with us, within our lives, our decisions. We can either allow people to dictate what we do, how we think. We either allow them to do it, or we invite them to do it. We become victim-y and we encourage them to come in and take care of us. Setting boundaries in codependency, setting boundaries in any way, whether you're codependent or not, is really important for healthy growth and healthy relationships. But what I'm really getting for at least someone that chose this group is you are recognizing the codependency that you have with people. You may not recognize it as codependence, but you're recognizing that something isn't right. There is a real imbalance of that energy exchange. And maybe you're realizing that you are giving and giving and giving, and nothing's coming back. And it hurts. And there could be resentments building. And at the same time, there's this fear that if I don't do everything that I've been doing, this person is going to be mad at me. They're going to leave me. They're not going to be able to do it on their own. None of that's true. And if it is true, do we really need those people in our lives that just want to deplete us? I've learned through my own experiences, it's not true. Those people that you've become codependent with, who really love you, they respect you even more when you allow them the opportunity to do for themselves, to even fall down and pick themselves up. And it can be a difficult thing to watch. And when you start setting boundaries, you start having more time for yourself. You start having actually more time to interact with this other person on a different level, because the relationship changes and it can blossom into something new and wonderful. even if it's uncomfortable because it is new. But you are being asked to look what areas in your life, what relationships in your life are you needing to set boundaries? These could be personal friendships, they could be family members, coworkers. This could be strictly on a professional level. Do you need to set boundaries? And there are many different scenarios of needing to set boundaries that fall outside the scope of codependency. And another scenario that's coming in right now is, I don't even know what you would call this. Would be where you allow other people, I guess this is a form of codependency, to run rampant. What's coming, say, in the workplace, if you are a boss and you give your employees full reign with no guidelines, there might be chaos, and you don't understand why these people can't manage. You've given them all the freedom in the world that they need, and yet there's chaos. This can also be true with children. They have all the freedom in the world, and there's chaos. When there aren't clear boundaries, that can be a very unsafe place for people. That can be a very scary place because they don't have really anything to draw from. So it can present like sensory overload. So could that be an area in your life to where boundaries would be beneficial? If you are in a place of authority, because even though wanting to give people their freedom, especially creative freedoms and such, there is such a thing as too much. So maybe there's some boundaries that need to be put in place. Those two scenarios are the ones that are coming in most. The third that just came in was boundaries in how people speak to you. It feels like there might be somebody listening who can't stand up for themselves, really. There's a lot of codependency in that as well, right? We can't stand up and speak our mind and say, no, you can't speak to me that way and have me respond in a positive way. So boundaries around what we're willing to accept from other people in the way that they speak to us and approach us. Is somebody demanding something from you? Maybe you need to put a boundary up and say, no, you don't demand this of me. If you want my help, you want something of me, you need to respect me, and you need to ask me, and you need to work around my parameters, not yours. Felt like somebody needed to hear that. I hope that resonated with you. So yeah, boundaries. Just looking around in your life, where do you need to establish better boundaries or just some boundaries? So there we have it. That was card number 3. So thank you. I hope you'll leave your comment if any of this resonated with you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I know there's usually 4 choices. Today, there's only 3. And nope, I didn't do runes. If you really enjoy the runes to go along with the cards when I do Thursday messagings, please say something in the comments. I got my runes out and I just didn't feel called to pull any. So that's why there aren't any. Again, please subscribe if you haven't. Like, share, love the comments, and I'll see you all next time. Let me add, if you don't know about TCS and about TCS Everyday Psychics, you can find us on the web at tcseverydaypsychics.com. Pam and I and Nathan, we are here for your spiritual growth, and we have students that come in and students that will offer things on the channel, and we are just here waiting to go along on the journey with you. So thank you again, everybody. Till next time. Bye.